And let's just begin. Last night I went to bed at 11:30, which isn't like too late. I'm pretty sure I ended up staying way later than that. I just didn't check the time. Ever since I first got up, everything just started going wrong. Let's just begin. So first I was in the bathroom, you know, no big deal. I was getting ready. I decided to do my makeup first, which is all sweated off. I decided to curl my hair, which isn't even like cute. It looked so bad. I hated it so much. Like, I literally hated the way my hair looked. And it was this specific piece that kept getting me annoyed, because if I curled it, it would literally, like, there was a point where it was literally like this. And I was like, what do I even do? Because it already took me like 30 minutes alone to curl my hair, and it literally looked terrible. I hated every aspect of it and everything. So I decided to pin it back, but I thought it looked stupid because I had all this hair forward and then that pulled back. So I ended up pinning it. I hated it. I put on this Vineyard Vine shirt, which nothing went wrong with this. I'm surprised I didn't like trip and fall on a red icy or something. I would not be surprised if that ended up happening, honestly. And I put on my mom jeans and I was like, no, I don't want to wear these. I don't like the way they look. So I just wore my light blue ripped jeans. While I was curling my hair, I burnt myself. I was going like this, actually. I had, let's just like use this as an example. I had the hair right here, and if you know, the one is probably like, let's just say it's like this long. I go to twist it and I burn it right on the side right here, and so painful. And right away it just turned to like a blister, and knowing me, I'm like, oh, I'm not just gonna leave a blister there because I have OCD. Anything I see that I can like fix or anything like that, I do it. So I rip off the blister. Throughout the entire day, crusty stuff keeps growing around it, and I keep peeling it off even though it hurts so bad. Already peeled off the last layer of crusty, and I already have a whole nother layer. I swear every hour I'm turning into a lizard. I keep growing new skin, and it hurts really bad. Anyway, so the second thing that happens in my day. So if you guys are grossed out by lady lifestyle, press out of the video, it's fine. Let's just say, I don't want to use like specific words to gross out people, but let's just say the time of the month for me went all the way through my ripped jeans. And I cannot tell you guys how that's even possible, because never happened, never even been semi-close to happening. So very confused why it happened on this specific day. My mom brought me pants, you know, everything was okay. Then I go to my locker to get my lunch, to head to lunch, because I had lunch. Obviously, I said lunch like 8 times, but that's where I was going. And so my mom mentioned this thing that the salad that I wanted to pack didn't really fit in my bag. And when you looked at it, it was like the top of the bag, the salad was like, it wasn't like this big, but like you could just see the sides like sticking out of the bag, and like it's just those one little circle salads that you could like make on your own or whatever. So yeah, my water bottle that was inside, if you guys know what like the sweat on a bottle is, like when it's like super cold and then it's cooling down and the outside of the bottle gets wet. So yeah, if you think a paper bag that gets like damp or wet, when there's a lot of stuff in it, let's just say it rips open. So I was walking, whole bag rips open, all the food was on the floor. You know, I was just like thinking I should still eat. But at the same time I was thinking, you know how many people have walked on that exact spot where your salad is laying on the ground? And then I hated that I thought of that, because then I couldn't stop thinking about it, and then I didn't eat my food. You can see where everything is going wrong, right? Yeah. Then, you know, the rest of the day was okay. My first hour was actually the best of them all. I was like super excited. I saw that I had like 4 people in my class, like Josie was in my class and I didn't even know. Second hour, I also saw a lot of people that I didn't know. It was actually super fun though. I wasn't even bored at all. We did a lot of fun activities and we got to talk a lot, and I love talking, if you guys know me. Third hour is where things went kind of downhill. Not because the teacher or anything. The teacher was pretty fine. Whoa. The teacher was pretty good. The only thing that got me a little triggered is the fact that I know absolutely no one in that classroom besides Lily, and she wasn't there today, so I had to sit alone. And she sits all the way across the room from me, and he said he picks our groups in our partners. So I was like, great. English, my second least favorite subject, is now going to become my first least favorite subject. Not because of anything, but because I like doing my work socially with people that I'm close with. Fourth hour was when I found out. But that was homeroom. It was actually pretty fun. The thing that gets me a little upset is the fact that every year before us, literally every single year, people could have their phones whenever they wanted. And then the day we get there, we are getting yelled at for having our phones out and we can't have them out anymore. Which makes me kind of feel like we are the cut line for everything to go wrong. And it makes me really sad. Then fifth hour came. I don't even remember what I had fifth hour. Fifth hour came. It was actually pretty fun. I really liked the teacher, and a lot of people said they don't, but I personally do. You know, I was sitting by Emma. It was pretty fun. Everything was good. Then we move on to sixth hour, which is Spanish. She was saying a ton of things, even though she had like the Spanish word and then like what it meant in English on the board. She was saying a ton of stuff, and I couldn't just like look around and figure everything out. And then like she was like pulling people up and asking them questions in Spanish, and I was just so scared. But I'm actually kind of excited to learn Spanish. I feel like it's gonna be easier once you get the hang of it and stuff, but I feel like now that I know like absolutely no words besides like uno and si and no, yeah. 7th hour is actually super fun. There's so many people in that class that I had no idea was in that class, and I'm so excited. It's actually ceramics, and I'm super excited to like start making stuff. I have no idea what I'm going to make, but I think from past experience, because I made like some stuff in like 7th grade when I had all your art and stuff, I'm hoping that I can get better and have better skills and hopefully a good grade in that class. Anyway, way different than junior high, not just because like the dress code, I mean that is something that's different. It's just the whole like overall like point of it. The teachers act different. They like, I can't really like explain it unless like you were in junior high for 3 years and then you're going to like a different school. I just feel like they understand more. I don't know, I just feel like in the future they're gonna be like, oh, you have a late assignment, I understand that you had this after school, because there's actually teachers that were like, I will accept late work like no matter what. I mean, I can't promise you that every time there's not going to be like points off or anything like that, but I can tell you that I will accept it. And like, I remember being in junior high and turning in late work, and then like they don't enter it after that because they're just like, when you get to high school, this will be a thing, this will be a thing, this will be a thing, this will be a thing. And so far none of that is happening. They sit and say like dress code, it's still like that in high school, when literally you can wear whatever you want and no one will even care. And I don't know, it's just a lot different. I feel like junior high just prepares you and tells you that high school is even worse than the junior high. And I'm not saying the junior high is bad or anything, it's just like the high school is so different and in my opinion more fun. I mean, I didn't have a fun time at all today, but I can tell that future days I will have fun.
James Charles is trending on Twitter and facing a lot of backlash for his interaction with a Minecraft streamer. He posted this on his story, about to get glam, featuring Purpled playing Bed Wars to keep me entertained. Well, if you didn't know, Purpled is only 17 and is a minor. And considering James Charles' previous track record with minors, fans are not happy. And Minecraft YouTube fans are calling him out on Twitter. Lil Nas X has been sentenced to 5 years in prison. Okay, well, not really, but he did have us all fooled. But in this elaborate marketing ploy, he did announce that he is releasing Industry Baby, and that the song is going to be featuring Jack Harlow and will be produced by Kanye West. The devil works hard, but Lil Nas X works harder. Cole Sprouse has a new girlfriend and fans are not happy. He joked on his story, time to piss off the 14-year-olds again. He then proceeded to share this photo of his new girlfriend, who is absolutely stunning. And he was definitely right about pissing off his fans, because his comment section is filled with people expressing their disappointment.